Hello everyone, my name is Michael from Crafted Arc Studios, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get started with nuclear fusion. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's just take a look at nuclear fusion, what it is. It's a framework for video games, and generally that's it. But let's go into the Learn More page, and if you want, you can pause this and read what is there, or you could just go to the website nuclearglory.com and check it out for yourself, but I'm not going to read it all to you. It is DirectX 11, as you can see right here. It has physics. It's basically got all you need. It's essentially a Unity, but you'll have full source code. I think that's the best way to put it. Some of it reminds me a lot of Unity, yeah, but there's not all the commands, but in the end you'll see it's a little bit like Unity. Well, of course that's my opinion, but anyways, let's get started. So first thing, open new project. I'm assuming you have a basic understanding here. Maybe not so much of the code, but of how to at least create a project. So let's go ahead and do example. You make sure that you go to Win32 project and select that. And then when you're in here, select Windows Application and Empty Project. And then you're done. Press Finish. Right click on Source Files, New, C++ file, and we want main. Now I like to do all my stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and I'll talk again when I'm done. Okay, so that is my basic setup. I'm going to go ahead and do void nfcall. This is important. All capitals, nfcall. That's very important. And then app main. This is a function or method from nuclear fusion, which basically is the entry point for the engine. So now in here I'll just make some declarations. So void update, void init. Okay. Make a bool, quit or no equals false. You'll see why we're making that later. And then that's about it for now. Let's just go ahead and give it a test run. So under app main we want to initialize, and then while, this is the main loop, update every frame, like so. So, now in here we want to do quit or no equals false. Now it will stay open until you force it to exit. And then, oh yes, update. So you're going to want to call update in there so it can be updated every frame, and you're going to want to call sync, which is another NF method that basically renders the world. Here, let me just do this real quick. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. Whatever. Basically, it updates the networking and it renders the world. That's the best way to put it. So down here, let's go ahead and create our methods, or define them. Okay. Now up here, we're going to want to do include nf.h, and define run underscore mode underscore, wait, hold on a minute, run okay, I have to get NF in here first. So let's go ahead and go to the project or the solution. Right click on right click and then go to properties. VC++ directories and include directories. Click the drop down, press edit, and load in where you have your stuff. Which for me is right here. Right there. Oh, I actually made a mistake. It has to be under here and in here. Bam. Now that error should go away, and we should be able to do this with a little bit of help here. So define nf underscore run underscore mode nf underscore error. My goodness, I completely forget what it is you're supposed to type in. We have to look it up. And yes, this is also what comes with nuclear fusion. It's a nice little helper, which is extremely useful. And I highly recommend you use it instead of thinking you have to know everything and you can't look at reference. You have to be a genius. That's not true. Look at what resources you have available and utilize them to the max. That's what I always say. Should be under example programs and right here. Okay, so I was right. Alright, so we're going to create a console for debugging. And in here we're going to do write console line current equals, and we're going to create an int as equals 0 plus plus. And we're going to put that here. Okay. No errors up. Okay, so let's make this equal to 0. That should be the problem. Let's go ahead and try it again. Yep. So as you can see, it's working. Well, the number part isn't working, but the rest is working. And generally, that's all there is to it. That's the beginning of starting with nuclear fusion. And I'll probably be making more tutorials soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.